Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, the Deputy President of South Africa, David Mabuza, the President of the African Development Bank, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps here present, ministers that are here present as well, Minister Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, Minister Lindiwe Zulu, former First Lady Mama Bongi Ngema Zuma, fellow Africans on the continent and in the diaspora, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone else that snuck in and hasn't been invited but heard there was a party. Welcome to you all. Thank you very, very much indeed for joining us.
The Presidents of the Year Awards was conceived as a platform to celebrate the outstanding contributions of leading Africans, celebrate their services to the continent in general and their communities in particular, and as well as giving the served everyday Africans an opportunity to decide who their honorees should be. May I therefore congratulate all of you distinguished award recipients this evening for making Africa proud. And may I urge you not to see your awards as an end in itself, but as an invitation to greater, more determined service to our continent.
Tonight, I wish to acknowledge the support I have received from so many people, too numerous to mention, and for all that, I am grateful. I dedicate this award to my mother. She's going to be 90 this year. And my late father, Roland, who brought me up and gave me good education, despite being of very little means. To the farmers in search of a better tomorrow, to the youth of Africa longing for a better future, and to Africa's journalists who risk their lives in helping to tell Africa's true story. And I dedicate this award to you all who voted for me, because you believed in me and you wanted to encourage me. Your votes got me here, and I thank you very much. So let's walk and not faint, for Africa must develop in our lifetime. Lift up your head, Africa, for nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your rising. Africa, I say to you tonight, arise.
On behalf of our President, President Cyril Ramaphosa, and the people of this country, South Africa, we stand before you. We're very humbled by this gesture. It is in that spirit that as a country, we have placed our resources, both human and financial, to the resolution of conflicts in the continent, in countries like the Democratic Republic of Congo, Burundi, Central African Republic, Madagascar, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Sudan, South Sudan, and many others. As South Africa assumes the chairship of the African Union, we will work together based on respect for each other's national sovereignty. We'll work with other nations to silence the guns and create conducive conditions for Africa's development. Allow me to conclude with the wise words of Prime Minister of Ethiopia. Peace requires good faith to blossom into prosperity, security, and opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to meet the persons of the year? Are we ready to meet the persons of the year? The reason that we're here to celebrate? ladies and gentlemen, pay tribute to the African Person of the Year. So there are other people that we want to recognize this evening, and they're getting excellence awards. And again, various areas of endeavor, various areas of excellence that they've portrayed during the past year. Welcome on stage the Honorable Minister Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma and Dr. Ken Gyami. Please join us again.
As is our tradition, we reserve a symbolic medal to our Africa Impact Leadership Award winner. And for this year, and in a long number of years now, our current winner is His Excellency David Mabuza. Please can you put your hands together for him?
I consider it a singular honor to express gratitude on behalf of my fellow awardees and myself. We have reached the conclusion of a very successful event, and we are grateful to the organizers, African Leadership Magazine, and to those who have ensured that we could enjoy such a cordial occasion that will be etched in our memory for a long, long time. Through the ALM Persons of the Year Awards, Ken Gyami and his team have shown that the future is African. Africa will account for more than half, at least 54% of the 2.4 billion global population growth in the coming decades. This will hopefully spur the awareness to do more greater things, whilst at the same time setting standards for others to blaze their own trails. I myself will continue to raise the bar. We have started at Menkoza and my own foundation, what is called the Million Books Project, where we have begun distributing mobile libraries to schools in rural areas throughout Southern Africa, and hopefully we'll take this initiative to the rest of Africa. Finally, I must add my own congratulations to all the awardees for making their mark in ensuring the world is a better place to live in for us and generations to come.
Too many negative, trite stories about Africa abound. We are not in scarcity of negative news, but we think it's time we get something refreshing. And nobody else is going to tell our stories better than Africans themselves. So we've got the current edition, the March-April edition of the African Leadership Magazine that has our African of the Year on the cover.
Women are shy to celebrate one another or to come out and say this is a good thing that I've done, because we take it like as a natural that we should be doing, we should be leading the families, we should be providing for kids. So women tend not to celebrate the good that they do because they think it's a natural that they should do that. But I think as women we need to bring out more about women that are doing outstanding things. We've seen the panelists the women that were there, the great things that they are doing, but how much more do we know about them? And also as women, we need also to unite and bring up the woman behind you, the one that is less privileged than you.
Celebrating Africa is one of the great things that has been happening in my life since 2007 actually. And when I come to this audience like that, I feel like goosebumps when people talk about how Africa can celebrate its success. How can Africa moves from a country, as I said yesterday, from a country of begging bowl, perceived as a begging bowl, to a country of richness, because this is what we are. Yeah.
Well, it's something very inspiring to be awarded the African Person of the Year, especially when it's based on votes of Africans themselves. It's very humbling, certainly, to be awarded that. But for me, it's a great inspiration of what I'm actually do every single day. I head an African Development Bank, which our heartbeat is always to accelerate Africa's development. So this means to me, go and do more. That's literally what it is. And we'll continue to do more because Africa deserves the best. And we'll continue to work every single day and night to make sure that we fast track Africa's development.
1, 2, 3, 4, stop. 2, 3, 4. Everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop.